Okay, hello, welcome to my first ever video, my first binder tour video. Today we're going to be going through my Matz binder. We might go through my other binders as well, but I want to start with the Matz binder and see how long that takes, see how it goes. Just talk through the cards, tell you guys about them. I love my Matz collection so much. I have worked very hard on it, and I will continue to work very hard on it, as you will see my plans for the future continue throughout the binder. Especially with this new comeback coming up with all the unit stuff. I'm a little nervous about that, to be so real, because I know those cards are going to be expensive. But yeah, so this is my binder. It's from Kpop Stationery. So you can see these are kind of like hollow. They like are shimmery. It has this little window on the front. This isn't an official card. This is actually like a photoshopped card that I got as a freebie at a concert. It was like maybe the best freebie I've ever gotten. It's so cute, like, and the red matches the binder like so well. I'm like obsessed. So then it also has this little rose on the spine and this little design at the bottom, and it also comes with this this like box thing to like put the binder in, which I use for storing purposes. But yeah, so let's open it up and take a look. So it has this little like thing to hold them in place. The backboard, obviously. So then I have it separated out into a few sections. This is the front section, is my older cards. This is, I think, Treasure and Fever. I don't have a lot of Treasure and Fever cards. I would like to get the Treasure 1 mats. So when I collect mats, let me start off by saying this. When I collect mats, I collect them in pairs. So I try to have a Hongjoong and a Seonghwa. I do have individual binders for both Hongjoong and Seonghwa with my cards that I am not trying to match. But for the Matz binder, the whole point of it is that they like match. They like go with each other. So these two Treasure 2 cards they're very special to me. I bought the Seonghwa because I found him for a really good price on Mercari, and I couldn't pass him up, and I just really liked him. And then the Hongjoong I got because I like finished my exams, and I was like for a celebration, a little like proud of myself kind of moment. I bought the card because I've been wanting him for a really long time. We got Mullet Hongjoong. He's in a fur coat. He's kind of an expensive card, but I do not regret it at all. He is beautiful and perfect. So then I want the Treasure 3 Illusion versions here, and then I'm not entirely sure what's going to go here. We're going to figure that out. Maybe some epilogue cards, maybe the Treasure Wave versions. We'll have to see, but I really want these cards because the Hongjoong, he's like sitting cross-legged and you can like see his legs, and like I just think that's awesome. So then these are from the Fever platform editions. This is one, I think. I don't know where my Fever 2 platform cards went. Like they low-key disappeared into thin air. But I do have the Deja Vu version Fever 3 cards, which are so beautiful. We've got the most beautiful Seonghwa in the universe. And then Orange Hair Hongjoong. And then these are my epilogue platform edition cards. So the pink Seonghwa. This one especially is just really good. And then the matching like kind of nerd vibes Hongjoong, which I'm also like really into. Sorry about that. My dog came over to say hello to me. But I'm back. So these are my two movement cards that I have matched. They are holographic. My sleeves are, you can't see it very well. My sleeves are just the pink sleeves from Mandu Deco. And then I use inner sleeves that I get from, you can see it there. And then I use inner sleeves that I get from a local like card and game store. I think they're standard American size. And then I use these sleeves that I get from Mandu Deco, the pink ones, as my outer sleeves. So those are the Beat Road, I think, exclusives from the World Movement, the first one. So then I have this Witness Hongjoong that I pulled in my one Witness album, and then I want the matching Seonghwa where he's doing like the two fingers like that. But I don't have him yet. You'll notice that some of these I use my pink sleeves, like just empty ones as placeholders, and then I'll put like a little sticky tab on it with what I want to put there. I don't have that for all of them. Some of them are just blank, but a lot of them do have that. So then I have these Outlaw Pops. I don't know where they're from. I just found them at a K-pop store, and I was like, oh my God, they match. So I got them. These are the UMS Japan cards from Outlaw. I just really liked them because they were like bouncy themed, and obviously that's such a good music video. I just wanted them to match. I have OT8 of this set actually. I used to have all my OT8 sets in like a big binder together, but But recently I've focused my collecting a lot more on mats, so I kind of separated all of them, which is a little sad, but it makes the mats binder look really good, so I'm not mad about it. So then I have these little heart glasses ones. These are also, I have the OT8 set of, I think it's an Apple Music Pop from Will. These are the Barnes & Noble cards where they're like all the members, if you arrange them, they're doing like a heart together with their hands, which is really cute. This is my golden hour section. This is by far the biggest section because golden hour part 1 is when I started standing and like collecting for Ateez and just for K-pop in general. So we've got the hug version mats. We've got these Apple Music Pobs that are super cute. The Bite version, which was the Target exclusive, I think, and then the Spy version, which was the international, the Hello 82 exclusive version. So then these are from like a Photocard holder set that I got. This one I got at a K-pop store, and this one I got at the same K-pop store like 6 months later because I just wanted the Hongjoong, but then I was like, no, I'll collect both of them. These are from work, I think. So I just love the outfits and I love the giant rings. I think it's really funny. This is kind of a golden hour 2 page that's not fully completed yet. We've got the pearl necklace. These, oh my god, I love these. The sexy librarian concept. I'm a really big fan of it. These are from Ice on My Teeth, one of the performances, I believe. I'm also just a really big fan of these outfits, and I love the glasses. I just think these cards are so beautiful. I'm so obsessed with them. I found this one at a K-pop store, and I found this one at a K-pop store too. So there's a few K-pop stores I go to that sell individual cards, and those are like my favorite ones because that's what I collect. So I have this little Toast Seonghwa from Golden Hour Part 2. I think this was maybe the Barnes & Noble exclusive, so I still need the Hongjoong. And then I traded someone for this broadcast Hongjoong from Golden Hour 2. And I love him. I love the little dog ears. I think he's so cute. The Seonghwa is in this outfit where he has the pink hair, so he's going to be like impossible to find and $7 million. But I'll get him someday. I really want them to match with little puppy ears, so then these are also from Golden Hour 2, the little lipstick version. Those are from the music video, I think, or what those outfits are from. These are like the 2 I have from the standard version of, not even the standard. This was the international exclusive because they didn't do standard photo cards for Golden Hour Part 3, the standard edition, which was so stupid. And that physical album honestly just like pissed me off so bad. Like it was so bad. But I do have the cards, so there's that. And then from Part 3, I think these are Makestar or maybe Apple Music. They're pops. But I got both of them together from, I think, Mercari. I'm a really big fan of them. I just think the pouty lips are so cute. And then I have, in a similar vein to the pouty lips, I have these 2. I think these are Apple Music, the pops with the little duck plush where they're doing the little duck lips. So I'm a really big fan of those 2. Then we have a little In Your Fantasy page. I have this like squish version. Oh my god, funny story with this card. I took this card to the concert in Nashville when I saw them. And I did in fact drop him in a puddle. It started raining super hard and he fell out of my holder off of my bag. So he fell into this puddle. He got soaked. The person I was with like ran out in the road and grabbed him for me, which is good. But I was so sad about it. But my mother is an art conservator and she had like this special paper that I like pressed him in. And like you can kind of see the water damage, like he's a little crumpled up there, but you can kind of see the water damage on the edges a little bit if you like show it in the light. But the front, especially since it's black, he looks like almost perfect. He looks really good. And he has like a story behind him. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to save him. And especially like with this outfit, like I'm really glad I have him and I didn't have to like buy him again. And then I have this claw from the In Your Fantasy edition of In Your Fantasy. I don't have the Hongjoong yet, but I'm looking very hard for him. So then I have these cheek heart versions, which were, I think, from the standard album. And then those were also from the standard album, I believe. And then the like card covers there. And then this was a Golden Hour 3 standard edition pop. I don't have the Seonghwa yet, but trust, I will get him. And then I ordered that one from Mercari. I love this card so freaking much. I love him so much. He's so everything to me. And then I was like talking to this girl and she like bought him for me, the Seonghwa, and he is like not an easy card to find, nor is he a cheap card to find. So she got him for me and then I like kind of broke things off with her and like we kind of stopped talking. But she gave him to me anyway when she was like giving me back a book she had borrowed. So like, you know, a win's a win. He's great. They match. The pink is very cute. I want to get the pink donut up here to complete the little pink look. So then we get into Golden Hour Part 4. I have the little cameras from Target, I believe. The student version from Barnes & Noble with the pencil. I think these are just digipack cards. These were the US exclusive, the crying version. I have so many cards from this set, but you know, whatever. And then we get into the album cards. These I paired together because they're sunglasses. These I paired together because they're glasses. These were selfies. This is, I think, a digipack card, actually. I don't remember the album card that goes here, but he's like, they kind of match, so I just left him there. Then we have these little phone selfies. And then this, the Seonghwa that's in the little like life jacket at the water park, he's supposed to go there. He's in the mail right now. He should arrive soon. And then I got this black cat Seonghwa. I traded for him. I'm still trying to find the Hongjoong. And then I have these like Polaroid things from Golden Hour 3 that I just didn't really have room for earlier. So then we get into the Golden Hour Part 5 section, which is obviously the comeback hasn't released yet as of right now. It releases in a week. So I've set things up. I have the Pops exclusives at the beginning, album photocards, digipacks, units, because there's so many Matz units this comeback. I think there's 6 Matz unit cards coming out in the unit version of the digipack. So I bought all of them because I'm extra. And then I have just some miscellaneous ones here, like some space for that. And then some exclusives, POBs, you know, whatever else I managed to collect or want to put in there. And then some of that will also go in the individual binders too, if I pull individual cards for the individual members, but definitely the unit cards are going to go in here. And I'm going to try to collect all the Matz album cards for this comeback too. So then we get into the merch section. This is all like my merch or like collections of stuff that like aren't album cards or from album releases or anything like that. So these are from the World to the End box set, which was like the box set with the play code for the Towards the Light concert. And there were a bunch of other little concert clips and stuff in there. But it came with an OT8 set, so I have those too. These are from the Summer 2024 photo book. I miss the summer photo books. I want them to bring them back so bad. Bring us a 2026 summer photo book and my heart is yours, KQ. Please, please. They're so cute. I know it's just an excuse to get us to pay more for cute pictures of cute boys, but I love the photo cards. I think they're so summery and cute. I watched the little DVD too with a couple of my non-18-y friends, and I was like freaking out, and they were like, what? Like, calm down. Like, it's gonna be okay. But it was funny. So this is from, I have a friend who had a friend who was getting rid of a bunch of Ateez merch from like 2021 kind of time period. So this is from the third fan kit from 2021. There is a Seonghwa that goes with it, but he's pink. He has pink hair, so he's going to be hard to find. He's expensive. But he will go here when I have him. These are from the Ode to Youth, I think, the photo book. So then these are both matching sets. These are like holographic, you can see. And then I'm putting, I don't know what I'm putting here, honestly. It's going to be something from Fever Epilogue or Fever 3, where they have the pink, where Seonghwa has the pink hair. Because I want this to be just like a full pink Matz page. I think that would be really cute. So they'll be there someday. So then I have this Ateez and Illusion Seonghwa. I'm looking for the matching Hongjoong. Still haven't found him. Well, I found him. I just haven't like gotten him yet. This is from the Ateez photo card holder. I just think the like decoration and the little sparkles and the Donggyo are so cute. I want the Hongjoong too, so I need to do that. But no one sells him just the photo card. They always sell him with the holder, which is fine. It just makes him more expensive. So I just need to just do it. These are from the Ateez and Treasure merch release. So I think these were POBs, and I think these were from the plush. So I have the little flat fur plush. They're right next to me. I didn't like that they came with the ball chains. I hate the ball chains. So I like put on my own little like clip things. His little tail, he's so cute. The Dongbyeoli is a little dirty, low-key. I kind of need to wash him. I took both of these with me when I went to Disney. I kind of take them with me everywhere. I just think they're so cute. They're my little companions. So they both low-key need a bath, but that's okay. So that's what those are from. And then we have Ateez and the Calling. So these are from the pouch, little face pouch, which I think is cute. I had the Hongjoong, and then I low-key bought the Seonghwa pouch just for the photo card. But I use it for like travel stuff, so it's okay. I just love how awkwardly he's like smiling here. It looks like a school picture. I'm a really big fan. So obviously I had to get the matching Seonghwa so that they're like in the yearbook together. You know, his smile looks a little bit more natural, but it's still funny. And then I have these, which was, I think, the Soundwave, like, purchase benefit, like, if you paid enough money or whatever. And then these were either a POB or, like, another purchase benefit. I got these two at a K-pop store. They had, like, a big binder full of them. So I got those, and then I got that one twice, actually. And then I paid for that one separately. So then I have these little Matz ones from Towards the Light, I think. This one's obviously Make Star. It says it on the bottom. This one I think is also Make Star, but I could be wrong. This one I traded for at an event. The girl who I traded for it from had this one too, but I only traded for this one, which worked out because I was hanging out, like my friend was with me at the time that I went to this trade event, and she bought me this one for Christmas. So it's good that I only traded for that one. She said she was like hoping the whole time that I wouldn't trade for this one because she'd already gotten it for me. It worked out. This one's also double-sided, so it has like, I just think this is so cute. I'm a really big fan of this. Maybe I'll flip it around and have the other side displayed. If I didn't use the pink sleeves, I would probably leave the back side of this one blank so that you can see the other side of it. It's okay. So then this is the Fever Platform Edition benefit from Withmoor, however you say that. So this is the Hongjoong. I pulled him, and then I'm looking for the Seonghwa. He has like, I'll put up a picture. He has like silver hair. He kind of looks like lizard-like. I'm like a really big fan. So I definitely want that one. These two I traded for. These are from the In Your Fantasy like random trading card pack. These are Ateez Zone. Oh my god, Ateez Zone North America photo cards. I did not pull either of these. I pulled Yuno and Mingi, and I kept the Mingi. The Yuno I traded to my friend for this Seonghwa. Then my friend started collecting for Seonghwa, and she was like, no, I regret it so much. But I have the Seonghwa, so I couldn't be happier. And then I saw the Hongjoong at like 3 or 4 different trade events, and no one would trade him to me. So I eventually just ended up buying him. But I don't regret that at all because I think they're so cute together. I love the like color contrast with Hongjoong being all colorful and Seonghwa being in all black. I love the pouty lips. I just think they're so cute. So I'm really glad to have both of them. This one I also got at a trade event. I'm still trying to find the Hongjoong, but they will match someday. So then this is my Season's Greetings page. I started collecting in like 2024. So 2025 was my first Season's Greetings, and what a good one to start with. What a good Season's Greetings. Like the emo like band rock concept. I'm a really huge fan of that. So I'm glad I got that. And I'm glad I pulled the set with the like the emo band concept cards, because there was like a soft concept too, and those will go here when I have them. But those were the ones I pulled, and I'm really happy about it. This is from the 2026 Season's Greetings, so like pastry shop theme. So this was from the set I pulled. I still want the other two where they're holding little gingerbread cookies, which I think are just so cute. And I love those outfits too. But I really am glad I pulled this set because the giant strawberry is so cute. I just love them. This is kind of a randomish page. This is like a Pacific card, and I really need the matching song with the giant lollipop. I just think it's really silly. This is also a Pacific card with the cherry to the lips. I think this song was going to be hard to find because, like, Cherry, he's popular. But I'll get him someday. These two I pulled in 2 separate packs for the Mighty's Wonder Room, like, random packs. And I was, like, freaking out. I was, like, so excited that I got both of them. And then I pulled this Hongjoong, too. I pulled the Mingi in the other one, this Hongjoong. But I ordered the Seonghwa, and he is in the mail right now. So he will fill that spot in soon. And then this is kind of close to the end of my binder. This is the Season's Greetings Hello 82 POB that I got with Matz and Seonghwa. I just think it's so cute, and I wanted it to be somewhere in this binder. I just didn't have a great place for it. And then these are, like, they're made of, like, metal, so they're kind of, like, thicker than a normal card. You can't really tell, but they're a little thicker than a normal card. They're Lomos. I got them at, like, a trade event. There was a vendor that was selling them for all different like groups and members, but I got the Seonghwa with his stomach out, which I'm like really obsessed with. And then I got the Hongjoong with the guitar, which I'm also obsessed with. So they match. They're both like concert pictures. I'm just a really big fan. So yeah, that's that. So that is kind of the end of my Matz binder. There are a few cards that I'm like I just love them so much. I just love this collection so much. I'm so happy with how it's coming along. Obviously there's a lot to go, especially with the new comebacks happening so soon with all the Matz stuff that's gonna happen with that. I'm still like freaking out over the fact that there's a whole Matz version. But yeah, so that's the Matz binder. Let me know if you want like a video going over my other like binders in my collection, but I think I'm gonna start with just the Matz binder and see what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye.